Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at SparkPoint. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, if you haven't seen the previous update, I would encourage you to go and check that out before watching this one, because I'm not going to be repeating a lot of the stuff that I said in the last video for the sake of not repeating it basically. But yeah, it's going to be in the top right hand corner of your video. Make sure to check that out. Now, jumping into the daily chart, we're on TradingView, and as you can see, we've created a lower high, which is kind of bad, right? So we're sort of forming a downtrend, but we haven't made a lower low yet, and that is pretty good. So the worst case scenario that I anticipate is that the 20 EMA, I mean, we're losing the 20 EMA already on the daily chart, right? We got so overextended over here with that little pump, and then we came back to the 20, made a lower high, came back to the 20. Now with the Bitcoin dump, we're losing the 20, and we're bouncing off the 786 at 0.00569, and that's good. So that would be one of your first buy orders. Also, you can look at 0.00538 as a nice support zone. Look for the daily 55 EMA, because we just had this little pullback like 12 hours ago, and most of the projects had nice bounces from the 55 EMA, from the 20 EMA. The total crypto market cap had a nice bounce off the 20 EMA. So you just want to have your buy orders just a bit above the EMA so that you get filled, right? So it's a bit safe. And what I do anticipate, like I said, the worst case scenario is that the 55 EMA creeps up over here and we have a bounce off of it. The 20 EMA comes back down. We get the EMAs together, right? They come together, and then we break the 20 and you get your next leg up, right? That's what I'm expecting. That's what I think is going to happen, because we need the EMAs to come together. We need them to come closer, because this gap in between the 20 EMA and the 55 EMA is not healthy whatsoever. So yeah, I would say that it would be healthy if we came back down to the 55 EMA. So make sure to have some buy orders at 0.00518. Okay, so the EMAs are always moving, so keep that in mind as well. So the prices are going to change, but overall, we're doing pretty good, I would say, right? Remember when I was making videos about SparkPoint and we were over here and it was looking very bearish? Well, from these points, we've made like 180% gains. So I'm sticking with this project. We have a tier 1 listing coming up very soon. The team is very passionate about their project. They're having a lot more stuff coming out to their platforms, and they do have already a lot of products out that they didn't have the last time they were sitting like at 2.5 cents, right? So here it was purely speculation because they really didn't have anything, but now they have a DEX, they have all kinds of stuff, staking, Spark DeFi, games. So it's looking very good. And like I said, yeah, target the 55 EMA on the daily chart. If we jump into the RSI on the daily chart real quickly, I want to show you this new resistance trend line that I just spotted. So this pink one, pay attention to the pink one. As you can see, we broke out of this horizontal triangle, this symmetrical triangle. We back tested it as support, which is nice. We back tested as support twice, but we're hitting our head on this pink trend line. As you can see, one hit over here in August, next one here in September, once again in October, once again in October. So this could be a trend line that we may get rejected from in the near future once we have the next leg up. So what I would assume is going to happen is we either bounce from this trend line, right, from this support that we have over here from this symmetrical triangle. You can bounce off of that. You look for this as resistance. If you see a project getting rejected from there, right, then you potentially want to take some profits, if you're looking to take profits, obviously, because you may just buy in over here at this bounce and want to sell at the next resistance level. You know, this would be a nice trade for you. You sell at this resistance level based on the RSI. So yeah, like I said, if the project comes back down here, great buying opportunity over there. If not, we can just do something like this and start coming back up. But like I said, breaking this pink trend line will be one of the major indicators that you're going to get, because we've been hit by this ever since August. And we had these two kind of fake outs over here, but these were like enormous pumps because of Twitter and news and stuff. So they weren't really natural natural candles, you could say. So yeah, overall doing very good, very bullish. For those of you who want the long-term targets, I'm looking at the where are my? There we go. I'm looking at least 4.5 cents over here. So I would expect us to get a bit overextended, and maybe I'm a bit biased, but like I said, with the Binance listing, we can have those strong wicks to the upside. So if you have your sell orders ready at Kucoin or wherever you have your spark point at, those orders can get filled if you have like that 1 wick to 10 cents and you come back down to 3 cents or to 4 cents. That is possible. So, and even without the Binance listing, I think by the end of the year, organically we can get to 4 or 5 cents easily. Yeah, now let's jump into Kucoin. Now jumping into Kucoin on the 4-hourly chart, I just want to real quick give you this fib retracement that I set up from the swing high to the swing low over here with the fibs targeting to the downside, just so we can see where we can have a bounce and where do we look for support. So you can see what essentially happened over here is we have a bullish cross actually happening right now, which is bearish in itself. And we went down, and now we're hitting our head on the golden ratio on the 0.618. So that is a confluence to the fact that we're breaking down. We're making lower lows, lower highs. We're in a downtrend on the 4-hourly chart. The MACD will confirm that if we just take a look at it in a few seconds. But what I would be targeting is this 0.00539 on the fib, right? So this is something that you want to target because we may have that nice double bottom pattern, right? If we do that, then you have your neckline, you break that, you have targets to the upside. So that's if we have a bounce from there. And right now, to be honest with you, we're sort of creating a double bottom as well, because usually the second low is a bit higher than the first one. So this is a double bottom in itself. But like I said, we would potentially maybe come back down here, but not guaranteeing anything. You don't want to lose this swing low, obviously, because that would be bearish. You'll be losing your local low, and you don't want to do that. Essentially, what we're doing right now is we're making a higher low. So this is good. The bearish cross confirms a downtrend, so we might just consolidate and stay in between the golden ratio and the 786 for a bit, which would be a nice place to start dollar cost averaging and getting some tokens into your wallet. But I would wait for the break of this, right? And that's when the trend is going to reverse, obviously. And yeah, so you have your support levels. Look at the 786 as well. I'm going to drop in the price tag for you guys. 0.00577. That's what I'm looking at 786. On the stochastic, we're oversold. Very nice entry points right now. The RSI is coming back. Into the lower numbers on the index. So we're getting near the oversold area. So great entry points as well right now. Bearish cross on the MACD. We're in a downtrend. And if we quickly jump into the daily chart, I want to show you something on the stochastic as well. We do have a confirmation that as you can see, we're in the oversold on the stochastic. So great entry points right now. Bearish cross on the daily chart. We're in a downtrend as well. So, once you get the bullish cross, that's potentially your entry point. But by that time, you've missed out on some potential gains because the MACD is a lagging indicator. Keep that in mind. But if you want to be extra safe, you can use all these indicators together, and that's how you understand whether you buy in or not. But the RSI on the daily as well, staying neutral at 52 on the index. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Spark Point, guys. Just dollar cost average, still a low cap gem. Like I said, I'm waiting for 4, 5, 6 cents. That's when I'll start taking some of my profits, and I'll probably leave some coins to ride out until the end of the bull market. That's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check out the Telegram chat, the Discord server. Check me out on Twitter. I do post some technical analysis in there for most of the blue chips. And we have great technical analysis in the Discord server as well, where you can request any chart, and either I or our moderator will answer you with a chart analysis. And make sure to check out my Patreon. I do have a Patreon. We call it the HaZeeq Crypto Club, and we do have multiple tiers in there with different benefits. And it's a great way to support the channel, obviously, and a great way to get extra exclusive content that will be helpful for you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.